back with another very highly requested tutorial.
Today we're going to show you how to apply extensions. Finally, it's such a highly requested tutorial.
Everybody wants to learn how to blend extensions with their hair naturally, how to feel comfortable, and how to style them properly. We're going to show you how you can go from this to this.
So today we partnered with the Extension Bar because we absolutely love the quality of extensions. As you can see, they're really beautiful and fluffy, which gives us volume. And they're also created by a fellow mompreneur, and we just love supporting moms.
We will both be using 220 gram set of extensions. I personally will be using an 18-inch set, and Shobana will be using a 20-inch set.
Yes, this is natural black.
And I'm wearing medium brown.
So I'll be using extensions for fullness. I do have hair that appears to be full, but it can definitely fall throughout the course of the night, special events, dancing, and so I like to add extensions to help hold up the hair and maintain the fullness throughout the day and night.
Personally, I want to add length as well as fullness to my hair.
This is also something that we recommend for our clients to do as well, so that you don't have your extensions here and then your natural hair here and this huge gap, because that's what makes extensions obvious. Blending your extensions, getting them cut, really helps make them look more natural and full. Because I have one length to begin with, I generally don't get my extensions cut, but if you have layers at all, it's very ideal to get your extensions cut and layered. So each of these pieces are called a weft, and the way that clip-on extensions work are with clips that you open, clip into the hair, and then you close, okay? And in the Extension Bar package, you get 2 lengths or wefts of 4 clip extensions. You then get 2 3 clip wefts, 2 clip wefts, and then you get 4 1 clip wefts, okay? So altogether you get 10 pieces, and that's awesome.
Say shows. How do I know what length to buy?
Well, let me tell you. So if you're working with an artist and you haven't spoken to them yet, speak to them. But if you're not working with an artist, the best way to measure your length is starting from the nape of your neck, because this is usually where the first layer traditionally goes, to however long down your back you would like the extension.
Before we get started, we need to go over the tools and products that we need. We need a teasing / sectioning comb. We need some crocodile clips to section off the hair. And very importantly, we will be using a volumizing powder to use on your roots to help tease the roots for a better grip for the extensions. We will be using the Design Me Hair Volumizing Powder, Puff Me's.
And what we love about this is the ease of application.
We're gonna start by sectioning off the hair, and the sectioning always happens starting from the nape of the neck. I'm going to section off 1 inch of hair. So basically, I'm taking my sectioning comb and just going across.
Perfect.
Okay. So the next step after you've sectioned off your hair is to use the Puff Me Volumizing Powder on the roots only to then tease the roots.
And what that does is it provides grit to hold the tease and also to hold the extensions.
Yes. So once you do that, you want to grab your teasing comb, hold the hair, and just about 1 inch below the root, you want to push it up. Pass the comb through the hair and just push it upward.
Now, for me, I'm just going to lift my hair up and then pull down. Just 1 inch from the root and then pull down twice. You don't want to make it super messy.
If you have short hair like myself and you're using extensions that are drastically longer than your own hair, it's very important to hide this very section, because once you've applied the entire set, it can peek through and look unnatural. If we hide this first section, then everything else will blend naturally and you won't know that there's short hair underneath all of those long layers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to braid this section and pin it flush against the nape of my neck. And now that we've pinned this section up, we're going to take our 3-clip weft and start by clipping it onto the root.
Okay, so after I've teased, I'm going to apply this 3-clip weft. I will begin by applying this middle clip first. Make sure you apply it right into the base of that root. You're not applying it even a centimeter below, because what will happen in that case is it'll pull at your hair and cause discomfort. I'm going to hook it, using my thumbs at the bottom, clip it. Hook it, clip it, and then hook it, and then clip it. And then when I pull, you can see that it's not going to come out, and it's also super comfortable.
Moving onward, we're going to keep sectioning the hair and applying the rest of the extensions. We're going to continue with the second 3-clip weft, and we're going to section off only half an inch from here onward instead of a full inch.
Our 4-clip weft. We have sectioned off half an inch of our hair, and we're going to use a design lead puff, and we're going to apply it along our roots. It's not easy doing it on yourself, so definitely don't be too hard on yourself. It does not have to be 100% perfect. Again, you want to put the 2 middle clips in the center, and that will be your guideline. Now, you don't want anyone to know that you're wearing extensions, right? So the key is to make sure that you don't take your extensions too far above your ear, so that you have enough hair to cover the extensions, and also when you move around, especially if you have finer hair, you don't want the extensions to peek through. So now I'm going to add some of my handy dandy Puff Me. You just have to feel your way around the back of your head. And make sure when you tease that you bring the tease all the way to the root in order to hold the extensions in place. Okay? And now I have my 4-clip weft. I am going to place the 2 middle clips in the center. I'm going to use my thumb to close the clip. And there you go.
All right, now that the hard part is over,
It's not.
okay, this is when you can customize the extension application a little bit. We need to fill in the front and the sides, and really the clips that you use here depends on how much space you have, where you need to add length and fullness,
And basically how big your head is.
Shobana has a big head. So much braid in there, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna let our hair down.
So sectioned off half an inch on the sides. Okay.
Perfect. Now that I've sectioned off a good inch above my ear, I'm going to split this into 2. I will pin this off. I'm going to tease the root, as I have been doing. for clipping this. Further back, you don't want it too close to the front of the hairline to leave enough hair to cover the clip. Then I'm letting this down. Another tease. Second clip goes on top.
Okay, so I have sectioned off 1/2 inch of my hair, as you can see, and my plan is to add this 2-inch weft right here. Section of hair. I'm going to apply some Puff Me, and I'm going to tease at the root. And I'm going to apply this about 1/4 or 1/2 inch back from my actual face, leaving about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of my natural hair to cover the clip. And then I'm going to pull this behind. To let out the remainder of our hair and figure out where each of us can use a little bit more hair depending on our part, okay? So yes, let's, remember that herbal essence?
Yeah.
Herbal essence out. So this is my natural part, and you can see that I can probably fit another 1 or 2 1-clip wefts in there, and then I'll probably add another 2 here.
This is my natural part. I can definitely fit one of my 2 clips here. And then I have enough hair to cover. And I'm going to leave this side bare just because I don't have as much hair, and my hair is actually pretty thinning at the top. So I definitely won't have enough to cover this additional clip. So this is gonna be left out for me. So now that my hair is parted, I'm going to go about 1/2 inch above those last clips that I added to the side. I'm going to section this off. Volumizing spray. A little bit of teaseroo. Add this 2-clip weft. Again, you want to leave at least 1/2 inch of hair at the front. And then once I let this back down, those clips are covered. And then, as I mentioned before, I'm leaving the side bare, so I'm not using this weft.
So now, this was the last 2-clip weft I put in. I still have this much hair to work with. I want to leave at least 1 inch of hair, this much, without any clips so that I can use it for coverage, which is perfect because I have about 1/2 inch of hair here to use for clips. So I'm going to apply the texturizing spray and I'm going to tease. You can see that on one side I go from the bottom, the other side I go from the top. I literally just do what is just easy for me on either side. Okay. I have a 1-clip weft, and I'm just going to put it in here. See, I pull, it doesn't move. And then I have another 1-clip weft. I'm going to put it in here. I have this hair in the front still so that it can hide the clips. I'm gonna finish off the extension application with the last two one-clip wefts. So let's go to this side, and you can see that this is where the last clip I applied is. I have this much hair to still work with. Okay, I'm gonna add the texturizing spray, and now I'm going to tease the bottom. I'm holding the hair really taut so I can pull the tease down and at the root. I'm gonna go in with the one clip weft, place it right here, and then I will finish off the extension application with my last one clip left. Still leaving some hair in the front for coverage, still leaving some hair on top for coverage. And now it's time to curl.
And now that we have curled our entire head of hair, we're just going to open up the curls, fluff out the hair, set it with some additional hairspray. Oh my God. Right?
Life.
Wow. Look at this volume and fullness.
And look how natural it looks, guys. And that's what we love about these hair extensions, is the porosity of it mimics that of natural hair. And that's why it is so important to make sure that after you get your extensions, before you use them, and before you get them cut, make sure you wash your hair extensions.
This is imperative. If you take a look at this weft, do you see how it has this kind of natural frizz and curve of natural hair? This is what you'll find after you wash your hair extensions. It won't be that silky smooth finish that you'll find right out of the packaging. Oh my God, this looks so good.
That concludes our tutorial. We hope that you enjoyed it and you took away some tips and tricks that will make this easy for you.
And hopefully you will find extension application less intimidating, so you can do it for any special events that you have coming up, and you can do it with ease and expertise.
Love that rhyme. If you have any questions or comments or feedback, please leave it below. Until the next tutorial, bye-bye.